universally despised for his appearance. Even his immediate family rejects him. However, his grandfather remains the one person who cares for him, providing life advice to always assist others. One day, while being harassed by hooligans, Corey is saved by Ya, who endures a severe beating. Later, it is revealed that Ya's grandfather has passed away, leaving his property to Ya. Consequently, Ya's parents disown him since he cannot access the inheritance. Left alone, unloved, and bullied, Ya's frustration leads him to punch his bathroom wall, revealing his grandfather's hidden antique room. Within this room, he discovers a door that transports him to a fantastical world filled with magic and a leveling system, transforming his physical appearance into that of a confident individual. Upon returning to school, everyone is astonished, and his siblings harbor resentment towards his change. The story progresses as Ya recalls his grandfather's writings on magic as the manifestation of imagination. He puts these principles into practice and successfully opens a portal, allowing him to travel to various destinations he has personally visited. This newfound ability, limited to places he has been, grants Ya the means to return to the fantasy world through the magic gate. This becomes especially useful as he prepares for a school trip, enabling him to check on his friends during his absence. Since they find themselves outside, Ya and Corey decide to continue their exploration of the forest. During their venture, they stumble upon a dark cave, which Ya illuminates using his magic. Inside, they encounter goblins, whom they swiftly defeat with a combined attack. Among the spoils, Ya's attention is drawn to a pile of rare items, which he carefully places into his item box. The guy acknowledges the improvement in their fighting skills, and Knight agrees. The duo exits the cave, and Ya stretches, signaling the end of their exploration for the day. This disappoints Knight, but when Ya explains that he needs to prepare for his upcoming school field trip, Knight understands. Suddenly, something catches the attention of the femur, and he dashes off, with Ya and Knight following. Knight asks Ya to erase their presence, which he swiftly does. They continue forward and come across Luna, who is moderately injured and surrounded by several powerful goblins. Ya's newfound confidence surges, seeing a damsel in distress. He prepares to intervene, summoning his weapon. But Knight holds his cape, reminding him that not all females require rescue. Ya heeds Knight's warning and hangs back, observing as Luna puts up a decent resistance, countering the leader's attacks and even injuring his arm in the process. The battle rages on as Luna uses her strings to block the assaults from 3 lackeys, but it leaves her vulnerable to a powerful kick from the goblin leader, sending her flying into a tree. The horde of goblins rejoices as Luna lies unconscious. Unable to resist, Ya intervenes and swiftly defeats the leader before the monster can finish Luna off. They soon realize they are surrounded by a large number of high-level goblins. The goblins launch an attack, but Ya counters by pulling out a whip, using it to restrain and constrict the majority of them. He is amazed at the overwhelming power of the weapon. Meanwhile, Knight takes care of the remaining goblins. Ya moves Luna away from the danger zone, realizing that since they have cleared most of the monsters in the area, it will be easier for Owen and the others during their next visit. Ya's attention turns back to Luna as he contemplates what to do with her. He decides to bring her to his house so that he can tend to her wounds. Knight growls disapprovingly upon hearing Ya's plan. Luna regains consciousness just as Ya questions the Fenrir. Initially disoriented, Luna frantically pleads with the stranger to release her, kicking and screaming. Ion accidentally drops her, causing her head to hit a tree. Luna's eyes well up with tears as she holds her head in pain. Ya offers Luna a healing juice that has the power to cure all ailments. He assures her that it will heal her wounds if she drinks it. The girl hesitates and remains skeptical, but Ya even offers to take a sip himself to prove its safety. Luna takes a risk and decides to drink the juice, and to her relief, her wounds begin to heal. Amazed, Luna wonders who Ya is, providing an opportunity for him to introduce himself. However, Knight remains hostile towards Luna, leaving Ya confused. Luna gazes at the creature, understanding why it's wary of her. She introduces herself and suggests that there's no need for them to be so formal. Taking advantage of the icebreaker, Ya asks Luna what brings her to such a dangerous place. She stammers a little before revealing that she was training when she was attacked by an elite goblin pack. Curious about what happened to the goblins, Ya informs Luna that he and Knight defeated them. Impressed by their strength, Luna expresses her gratitude. She also inquires about Ya's presence in the darkest regions. Caught off guard, Ya stammers before admitting that he is also training. Luna is shocked by the idea of someone training in such a place, and it becomes evident that both of them are lying as they exchange guilty laughs. Apologizing shyly, Luna acknowledges that she has burdened Ya by making him carry her. She complains about being covered in filth from all the running around. Luna prepares to search for a river to wash up. The guy sets up a portable bath and surrounds it with a privacy screen, allowing Luna to bathe in peace. He explains that he acquired it from a crystal deer, leaving her shocked that he could defeat such a legendary monster. She attributes his victory to his training and quietly mutters that she's not in the area for training but rather to fulfill a customer's request. Fortunately, Ya doesn't hear her words. An idea sparks in Luna's mind as they both discuss their training. She suggests that Ya accompany her in her training for a while. Feeling guilty about turning her down, Ya agrees to the arrangement, which excites Luna. In the following days, the trio ventures deeper into the forest, engaging in battles with more goblins. Knight swiftly lands the finishing blow while the enemies are incapacitated. Being in the wilderness, they have no choice but to enjoy tough goblin meat during their downtime. When not in actual combat, Luna and Ya sharpen their skills through spa. Luna's improvement, and she expresses her gratitude to the duo for helping her hone her skills. As the days pass, Ya informs Luna that he won't be able to train with her starting the next day due to his school field trip. She feels a little sad but understands and can't complain because he has already done so much for her. She expresses her gratitude, and in return, Ya thanks her for the valuable lessons he has learned from her. As it's their last day, Ya suggests they stay focused to make the most of their remaining training. The trio successfully achieves their final session goal, and as Ya relaxes in the bath with Knight, he ponders why Luna allowed him to use the bath first. Luna enlightens him, revealing that she wanted them to use it together since it's their last day. Ya starts to panic, being a man of respect, and prepares to leave so that she can wash alone. However, Luna surprises him by hugging him from behind, signifying her desire for them to enjoy the bath together. While holding him, Luna expresses her heartfelt gratitude for the way Ya has accommodated and nurtured her to become stronger. She feels that the entire experience has saved her, which confuses Ya, as he wants her to elaborate further. Luna explains that even though their time together was short, Ya showed her the brighter side of the world, and she will treasure the moments they have spent together. She offers to wash his back as a gesture of appreciation. As Ya turns around to talk to Luna, unaware of her wardrobe malfunction, Luna becomes embarrassed when it becomes clear to her. Finally, the day of the trip arrives, and the students gather in their respective buses to head for the field trip. In the back of the bus, Ya and his friends play a card game to pass the time. They are all shocked that Ya keeps winning. Feeling bored, Ya decides to retire while he's ahead and get some sleep. It is revealed that he has been winning due to his high luck stats. Ya is awakened by his classmates, and he steps down from the bus, impressed by the quality of the facilities. The teachers inform the students to change their clothes and assemble in the hall, where the trip details will be explained. After settling into their rooms, the students gather as instructed, and their tutor reveals that the purpose of this training is to prepare them for their future as elites. They will have to survive one night and 2 days in the wilderness. Regarding food, they will be given only rice, but they are expected to forage and hunt for the rest of their meals. The mountain offers an abundance of mushrooms and edible plants, and the river is teeming with fish for protein. The students wear expressions of dread as they realize they have to fend for themselves. Corey asks how they will differentiate between edible mushrooms and plants and the dangerous ones, considering their limited outdoor experience. The teacher explains that the students need to show the mushrooms and plants to them before cooking, and if any slip through the cracks, they have their school doctor, Dr. Ms. Yamakawa, on site to treat any cases of ingestion. The doctor steps forward with a strange laugh and swirls a beaker of medicine, assuring them that everything will be fine as long as she gets to administer it. Ya is a little surprised to learn that Ms. Yamakawa is the school's doctor. Ki provides some exposition, mentioning that Ms. Yamakawa's infirmary is always shrouded in darkness, and screams can be heard when someone, while Akira and Kaori will search for edible plants and mushrooms. The fishing team arrives at the crowded river, finding all the good fishing spots taken. However, he uses his abilities to locate a hidden place with plenty of fish in shallow water. He takes his bucket inside and skillfully catches the fish by hand, employing some of the training he learned from Luna. Everyone watches him in awe, realizing that even while doing manual labor, he remains effortlessly impressive. Keat has to intervene and stop E from getting carried away and catching too many fish. Meanwhile, in the fantasy world, Luna returns to the camp and confirms that her skills have sharpened as she swiftly removes the heads from some dolls. In her mind, images of E flash, and she acknowledges his beauty. It is revealed that Luna has lived as an assassin since childhood and carries the residue of those she has ended. However, he represents a different kind of life for her. Luna wishes she had met him earlier but accepts the reality of being a member of the Dark Guild, known as the Headhunter. Putting on her mask, she prepares to say goodbye to E. Meanwhile, in the palace, Princess Lexia excitedly sets off to the darkest regions to meet E again. This brings the episode to an end.